Hello, my dear gentlemen. Alexander, the matchmaker, here is again for you for a very important reason. Guys, listen to this video before you go to your first meeting, to your first date with your dating Ukrainian women. Let's make your first date a perfect experience, which either gives you a wife for a lifetime or a valuable and explainable experience which you will use for the future, okay? So, what we must discuss? Overall, the scenario, ideas for your first date. I even wrote something here already. Ideas for a date. Gentlemen, don't walk around much. There is only one good option: to sit and talk, looking at each other on your first date. So coffee or dinner is a perfect idea. What exactly should you choose? We talk below. Second thing to consider: how to sit and where to look at when you speak to your woman. How to sit. How to sit. The less communication you had before your date, the less direct eye contact you need during the meeting. Why, you can ask me why there can be even too much of an eye contact. Believe it or not, but to have a lot of eye contact, you must have the right for that. And this right is given by the amount of previous communication you had before the meeting. In Slavic dating culture, it works like this. If you did not have consistent quality communication before your date, don't look much into her eyes. Look at her forehead, nose, cheeks, hair, hands, shoulders. Do not look at her lips. It's a direct appeal for sex. Oh, smile, smile throughout your discussion, throughout your talk. Another thing to talk about: what will you eat during the date, if you will even eat? What to eat? One thing many people do not know about eating together with another person: dinner itself is a very powerful icebreaker, and it's a very fast way to get very close with another person. You are no longer strangers after you share a meal, to put it simple. However, some people are ready for such a fast getting closer, and some not. So you will experience this with your women. Some Ukrainian dating girls would be okay to go for a dinner on a first date. Some of them would not prefer. Some of them would not prefer to eat and rather choose coffee and juice for an initial conversation. Just as a reminder, in Slavic dating culture, men pay for all the expenses. Take it as it is. What to bring as a present? Present for a date. Present for a date. Don't come with empty hands. This is not appropriate thing to do in Slavic dating culture. Bring you a nice box of candies and preferably put it into a, these gift paper bags, so it's easy for her to carry it. Convenient. Flowers you bring only if you had quality communication before this date. If it was there, you bring flowers. How should you look like on a date? Your looks. Gentlemen, your look is so important that more than 60% of your success with sexy, beautiful Ukrainian woman depends on how you look. The link to the video I made earlier about how you look like on your date, I put in the description. You also look it if you did not watch it, if you did not watch it before. In another important thing to discuss: How long the first date better last? Duration of your date. Of a date. There can be dates of two types, right? When you have a chemistry with the woman and when you don't. Many of you want to end the first date soon if you did not like the woman, if there is no chemistry. However, make sure your first date will not last less than 1 hour and a half, regardless of how much you like a woman, okay? Let me explain you. All the dating people, men, single women, are in the same dating basket. Date is always a needed experience, as both of you should continue your search after this date. If you see there is no chemistry, you are still very respectful. In 1 hour and a half, you ask for the bill for that coffee or dinner, whatever it was. You provide her taxi expenses and thank her with all your heart, because all of those dates are necessary for you. If the meeting is very good and you have the chemistry, don't make this wonderful date longer than 2 hours and a half, for God's sake. You may overwhelm a woman, and she may not want to meet you less than in 3 next days. She'll be overwhelmed, while every day when you are in Ukraine or wherever you go to meet her is valuable for you. Leave more to your second date if you want her interested and not overwhelmed, okay? Ponder on that. What to talk about? What to discuss? What to discuss? Again, it all starts with the chemistry. If there is no chemistry, you may talk about whatever, positive or neutral. Or ask the person questions if you do not want to talk. But if you see chemistry, there is a different subject. You ask your questions, which should explain you where your interest to you comes from. Sound fair enough? So what you can ask her? What did you think about my profile first? Why did you think we can be a good couple? What did you like about me specifically? If you remember, of course. Another question you may ask her: what do you want me to tell you about my interest? These questions will help you to build a very strong and vital bond. If she likes you and you like her, you reinforce this chemistry by those questions. Oh, sure thing. We must discuss what to not talk about. What to not talk about? What to not discuss? Simple things. Previous relationships you do not discuss on the first date. You will discuss it some day later when the time comes. You don't discuss why she broke from previous relationships or why you broke. If she's asking you, say, time will tell if we need discuss it. You don't tell bad things about your previous partners. This way you show you were emotionally mature and do not take responsibility for relationships, which are always two-way road. You cannot put responsibility on someone in a relationships. You do not ask too personal questions which should not be asked on the first date. Everything comes with the time, with the right time. This way or the other, but you do not discuss any negative things. How to say bye? Again, two possible scenarios: if there is a chemistry, if there is no chemistry. If there was a chemistry, when 2 hours and a half pass, you ask for the bill, You tell her that you enjoyed your meeting very much. You observe her smiling and happy face, and she is looking at you straight at your happy face. Then you ask her when she would like to meet again. You provide her taxi money, take her hand, and pull your face down to kiss her hand and not grab it to your face level. You don't do this in Slavic dating culture, please. If there was no chemistry, you still want to be very grateful for every unsuccessful date. The more dates you will have on your way before you meet your perfect match, the sooner you get there where you want to be. Take it as it is. So, you should be, if the meeting was not what you expected, you should be very grateful. Every date tells you what you definitely do not want in relationships, in a woman, and it shows what you want for sure. So, no chemistry, 1 hour and a half passes by, you take a bill, you provide her money for the taxi, you thank her very much for the meeting, you wish her a great day, and this is it. You don't talk about next meeting because you are not interested, or you see she is not. You're friendly, polite, you're behaving great. Just gratefulness, and your search is going on, you remember that, and very soon you are expecting to meet that special Ukrainian date who will be your wife for a lifetime. To go successfully, just simply go step by step through these points we just made and try to visualize how you will do all those things. When you do it, when you visualize what you do, for the future, you create new neural connections in your brains, and when you do it live, you will just repeat what you already have created. And you will see that you are a very smart man. Go smart in dating. Don't forget to invite me on your wedding party. And now that you are traveling to meet your women, be very well arranged and be very well prepared for your dates, because you never have the second chance to make the first impression. I love you, my dear.